Look at the bottom right corner, guys. It's 1.04. Battles 2 has been updated. Officially, it's here! Woo! So, today what I want to do is I want to go over the patch notes for this game and just kind of talk about the changes to the meta and what's going to happen to a lot of these towers, because there are a ton of changes in this game right now, guys. The main one is obviously experience. I wish I could give you guys more thoughts on experience, but at this moment, I don't know. I have not played any games yet. So, if you guys want to help me out by letting me know what your guys' thoughts are, and or if you can help me out by kind of listing out whether or not you think that my experience understanding is correct, I would really appreciate that. So, first of all, White Wasteland. 5% bonus experience already. They already got rid of the ability to surrender farm, or at least effectively surrender farm, where you can just earn experience by surrendering, and then smurf your way up to the high ranks. That was garbage. That was terrible. Anybody who recommended that, I don't like them, or I don't like that idea at all. So I'm glad that they're finally getting rid of that. It was never meant to work in the first place, but it just upset me that that was even part of a thing. Up to 10%, 15%, and then once you get to Boa Pit, it's only 15% and higher. Now, I assume that is 15% and just 15% above the board of a standard regular amount. I don't think that it's cumulative, where you get 10% on top of 15%, on top of 15%, on top of 15%. If it worked that way, that'd be really, really cool. I just don't think it works that way. So let me know again in the comments if it works that way, guys. First up, we've got the Dart Monkey. So the 100 is already going to be decreased in price from $140 down to $100, so $40 cheaper. The second tier is going to be $20 cheaper, down to $200. The triple shot is going to be actually $50 cheaper, down to $350, and the crossbow down $50 here, down to $575. So all of these changes are going to make the Dart Monkey an actually really good starting tower, in my opinion. I haven't used him that much, but I've seen people use him, in the triple shot Dart Monkey in combination with a couple jugs usually get you going really, really fast with darts. So check these guys out. They're actually going to be an effective tower. Some quick boomerang changes here. Glaive Ricochet is $100 more expensive. So if you're just spamming Glaive Ricochet, it's no longer going to work. It does make the more glaives obviously a little bit more expensive, but not really that big of a deal here, guys. Only a $100 difference. Boomerang was kind of meta for a while. We'll see if they continue to be meta. I think they will. They're just an overall good tower. And then Moab Press got a $300 price increase as well. They could basically stall BFEs on my gods and anything you want to, just almost infinitely. So these guys were really, really, really powerful. Like, you'd even send them backwards, which is kind of wild if you get enough of them. So this is going to be a really, really effective tower in the long term. We'll see if they even nerf this further. Alright guys, next we're talking about the tack shooter here. I know this is a big thing for a lot of people. Tack shooter OP, tack shooter sucks, tack shooter spam, tack shooter meta. It was pretty garbage. I saw a lot of people talking about it, so I even saw the memes of tack shooter, guys. So this guy has been fixed. I'm going to talk about that first and foremost. Basically, even more tax for whatever reason, or maybe the tax sprayer, I'm not sure, was giving the damage of blade shooter when it shouldn't have. So basically this upgrade was broken. And that's why it made everything beyond this super duper strong. Nobody ever went blades. Nobody went rings of fire. They just spammed overdrives and tack zones, because this was actually a broken upgrade path. It should be fixed. In addition, they've changed tack shooter to be even nerfier. Even faster shooting got a $50 price increase. And a Maelstrom got a $200 price increase from $2,700 to $2,900. So tack shooters, I still think they're going to be an okay tower. I think you're going to actually have to use a combination of blade shooters, hot shots, overdrives, and other combos to actually make this guy a worthwhile tower. But now you can't just overdrive spam and just win the game, okay? Which is really, really, really nice. I have not played around with the Glue Gunner much, but I have seen the Glue Gunner in action, and overall it has been a little bit lackluster. That being said, they buffed him quite a bit. Base attack rate is going to be 10% higher from 1 second down to 0.9 seconds. The glue splatter was decreased by $200 down to $700. And the glue hose got a $750 decrease in price. This makes a lot of sense because the major issue with Battles 2 is group balloons. So you need to be able to glue all of the group balloons, basically. This guy might be a meta tower. He actually could defend a lot of early and mid-game rushes. So check out the Glue Gunner. Don't just assume he's terrible, but I will say that for the most part, you're probably going to be focusing on this path with one of the other paths for a long time, until eventually you can get late game with one of these guys or do something wild. The Bloom Liquefier and Blue Dissolver. Next up, we got the Sniper Monkey. So Sniper was kind of broken. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at every single detail in the Sniper Monkey, but I'm pretty sure that there was something wrong with the bouncing bullet and or supply drop that made him more powerful than he should have been. On top of that, they did decide to nerf him even further. The Shrapnel Pierce is from 5 down to 3 on the 4th tier in particular. So you cannot just spam supply drops and have him pop everything and also make you tons of money. So you kind of just get one or the other. You get some pierce, some damage, and you make some extra money. Does not nerf the ability of this guy to make billions of dollars, but it might be harder to spam them, which would make the late game a little bit more difficult to get this guy going in the first place. So much more effective there. In addition, we've got the price increase of $200 on this guy, and you've got the stun duration of the main Moab on So My Gods from 0.75 down to 0.5, and bad vulnerability length on a 5th tier here, down to 0.5 seconds from 0.75 seconds. So the same thing as this Oh My God, just basically does less damage overall. Reasonable changes here. As long as they fix the supply drop, I'm cool with it. Alright, this is going to be a big change, because I think a lot of people probably are relying on the Bluetongue Reactor for a lot of their defenses, and I need you guys to realize that you shouldn't be able to do that anymore. Alright, these are huge changes. Get ready for them. 4-0-0 Reactor, the Bluetongue Reactor, the pierce per tick went from 30 down to 26. So if you guys don't know, basically the monkey sub attacks like 10 times per second or whatever. It goes tick, 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 tick. And every single time it ticks, it hurts a certain amount of balloons in its range. Before, you could hurt 30 balloons in its range per tick. Now it's down to 26. So that seems pretty fair. A little bit less. All right. But here's the big changes. The 4-1-0, the barbed darts, only getting $450 extra, was making that pierce from up to 50. But now they changed it down to 35. Much less effective. And for the heat tip darts, from 80 down to 50. So it's still very, very worth it to go for Bluetongue Reactor with heat tip darts, but that super crazy pierce allowing you to pop literally everything inside of it is just not going to be the case anymore. In addition, don't forget, airburst darts will give more pierce as well, and if Ninja Kiwi did it right, which I assume they did, Bluetongue Reactor with the airburst darts is going to do even more of a tick rate than the heat tip darts. So get ready for that. You're kind of trading off lead popping power for more popping power. Keep that in mind. Oh, and in addition, the first strike damage is from 10k down to 8k, so it's a pretty small change there, but, you know, Ninja Kiwi does not like to make large changes. They like to kind of incrementally change it and see how it affects the meta. Alright guys, so some pretty decent heli-pilot changes here. They're very difficult to use. I still don't think they're going to be a meta tower, but at the very least they're usable now. Heli-pilot base price from 1100 down to 900, so you can actually start them off basically on round 1. Almost no issues if you go Space Blues or whatever. The quad dart is going to be down $200, so you can actually get a quick heli-pilot with quad darts up, defend those group balloons really quickly. In addition, the pursuit is a little bit cheaper, allowing people to just buy that upgrade and not have to micro anymore, which is a huge help when it sucks to micro with the heli-pilot. Then, in addition, they decided that IFR was a little too expensive, so they made camera checks a little cheaper by $150. All good changes for the heli-pilot, nothing crazy going on, but hey, check out if you can start off with this guy and make him usable. Quick mortar change here. Shattering Shells now allows you to pop not just lead balloons, but removes the lead property from DDTs. So if you're kind of looking for some good synergies, Taxator just lost the ability to pop lead balloons, well, Shattering Shells will give it right on back. If you don't want to go for a village, this is a great way to allow yourself to pop DDTs without needing to go for some sort of camo, lead, and black popping power. So, honestly, pretty cool change. Holy crap. Dartling Gun has always been one of my favorite towers in the game, guys, and he just got ridiculously buffed. Check this out. Everything about this guy is just like, whoa, this is going to be meta. If you haven't used the Dartling Gunner yet, check him out. I know it's tough on mobile, but he's good. He's good. Pretty much everything is good, except for kind of the late tier upgrades. Everything in this general box right here is good, especially this guy and this guy. That being said, let's talk about the changes. Base Pierce from 2 to 3. That's a big change right there. Allowing you to pop a lot of balloons in the early game, which is when he has his biggest weakness. The Laser Shock upgrade, down $50, so not a big deal, but, you know, maybe more usable here. The Faster Barrel, also down $200. Not bad. Easy to get these nice low-tier upgrades. And Powerful Darts. Got a $100 decrease as well, down to $700. So all of these upgrades are going to be very worthwhile here, especially just spamming 2-2, 2-0-2, combinations of Dartling guns, guys. Very nice. Ninja's got quite a few changes here. Base price down to $450. Basically, Ninjas kind of suffered in the early game, but they were really overpowered in the late game. Kind of made sense, but Ninja Kiwi decided to buff them anyways. Base price $500 down to $450. The Sharp Shurikens down $50 down to $300. The Double Shot down $50 as well, down to $650. The Distraction upgrade is also going to be down to $50 here, down to $300. Again, a lot of changes going on. Counter Espionage also from $500 down to $375, $125 decrease there. The Caltrops also got a $50 decrease as well. So all these 2-2-2 towers, they really want you to use them. But what they changed was specifically the Master Bomber here. His bomber damage from 1,000 down to 850. Again, an incremental change. A lot of people realize Master Bomber is still really, really OP. Actually can defend bads. Well, probably still can, but not super easily anymore. And the Grand Saboteur is going to be nerfed with a $3,000 price increase here. Seems fair. I still think... I'm not sure if they can still slow down bads, but we'll check on that for you guys and let you know. I wanted to touch on Alchemist really quickly because they didn't get any specific price changes or buffs or nerfs, but they did get some fixes, and that will make them less powerful. Basically, this upgrade and this upgrade and this upgrade were all being applied too much. So there's probably more going on with that, but hopefully that is now fixed, according to Ninja Kiwi it is. So these guys will be less powerful in not an ability to damage, but an ability to buff your other towers. I don't think Druids will be meta. I want them to be. I think they're a cool tower, but I think they're just a little too weak, even with these upgrade changes. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. First of all, the Lightning. This is kind of the main change here. From 1,000 down to 850. Alright, we could afford this guy pretty easy, pretty early. Still is going to have a little trouble against grouped blues, grouped greens, and grouped yellows all by himself. Probably needs some sort of other group popping power, but not bad. Not bad. I like the change. And the Lightning cooldown is going to be 0.1 seconds slower. So not much. You know, it's like a 5% change or something like that, but it's still something, right? 5% more popping power is still a good thing. And then the max damage cap of the Avatar of Wrath down from 34 to 28. So they decided Avatar of Wrath too good. Let's get rid of this thing, man. Oh wow. All right. Some quick village changes here. Call to Arms is going to be nerfed. The duration is from 12 to 8 seconds, and Homeland Defense is going to have an initial cooldown now of 5 seconds. So you can't just use this guy, sell it, use this guy, sell it, and use this guy, sell it. You actually kind of need to just keep him or really take a big price, big hit on your money there to keep this guy going like that. Fair changes for me. Village is still a pretty good tower, though, so don't expect this to change people to not using Village anymore. I want to touch on banana farms really quickly because I see a lot of people calling for buffs to the banana farm. And I want people to hold off on calling buffs for banana farms until they get a bunch of other towers kind of balanced. Because right now, Blue Nico makes sense because defenses are so good. But what if they make farms too good, too quickly, and then people just need to nerf them again? So I really want people to kind of hold off on thinking banana farms are bad until we kind of get the rest of the game situated. And then you can start to complain about banana farms not being good. They should not be a tower that is required in every single game to win your games. Bloon income needs to be strong enough that it still makes sense in most situations, but you can still put banana farms as one of your towers sometimes. And I think right now, that is kind of the way the game is. I don't like people forcing banana farms on people, personally. Spike Factory, I'm not going to talk about much. Didn't get many changes here. In fact, we can get the Moab Shredder. Woo! Look at that. Get some XP. And Engineer did not get changed much at all. All you need to know about this guy is that pin got fixed. It no longer pins ceramic balloons. So that's a pretty important change for us there, because if you spam Sentry Experts with the pin upgrade, it was pretty boss, dude. It's like really, really good. So sadly, this would be very, very difficult to explain in any real terms without showing you guys in a game. So we're going to try to do this live for you guys. I've never done a patch notes video while doing a live game, but today it seems to be a real thing. So what I'm going to try to do again, I'm going to try to do this live for you guys, but please keep in mind that I'm going to be a little bit preoccupied with the game as well. So we'll do my best, and hopefully we'll kind of walk you guys through this one. A lot of changes to the balloons. Balloon income is going to be a little different now. I think they're just trying to balance it overall. It's really hard to see exactly what's going on with the changes. They seem kind of all over the place. So I don't want to give any judgments right now. I'll have to play quite a few games to kind of get used to all the changes and everything. But the main thing is, once you get to grouped blues, spaced greens, grouped greens, spaced yellows, grouped yellows, spaced pinks, and spaced whites, all the early game balloons, they're getting almost a complete overhaul here. All right. Almost everything got to change. Alright, then once you get to like mid to late game, not that much has changed about actual balloon sends, but MOBs and BFBs are just way stronger. So let's talk about these changes here. One weird thing is that group blues cost reduced from 25 to 24, so only $1. But the eco is reduced from 1.5 to 1.3. Now what's weird is that you're going to notice that this does not say 1.3, it says 1.5 still. So when I look over here, am I getting 3 every 2 cents? 9, 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7? No, it does not seem like it's 1.5. It does seem like it's 1.3, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm preoccupied right now, guys. It's hard to frickin' tell. It does not look like it's 3 every single time. It looks like it's probably closer to 1.3. Anyways, this guy's rushing me already. We're going to go for a quick monkey ace here. Just kind of keep me occupied as best I can. Oh, man, look at all these space pigs and everything. Holy crap. All right, let's get the bomber race flowing up in here. Once I get this guy, I'm pretty much set for a long time. You know, I don't have to worry too much about balloons. Of course I do. So again, a lot of changes going on here with the spaced greens as well. Grouped greens, eco reduced from 1.5 to 1.4. So spaced grouped greens, not as effective as they used to be. Might be worthwhile to go for grouped blues instead. Which is kind of weird because most people didn't go grouped greens on round 5. They usually went white balloons. But they also changed white balloons. So spaced whites reduced from 2.0 to 1.9. Grouped yellows from 1.7 to 1.6. And spaced yellows cost reduced from $25 to $24. But the eco is reduced from 1.8 to 1.7. So again, all these changes are just kind of wild and weird and crazy and stuff. I don't exactly know what to tell you about what's going on with these changes. Just know that there are a lot of changes going on. So also spaced blacks from $35 to $33. Okay, all right, fair enough. You know, let's get a quick Druid. You know, I've got these Druids, so let's get a Heart of the Thunder. Let's see if this guy's gonna be worthwhile for us. Heart of the Thunder with a Monkey Ace combo. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Also, let's get the rapid fire on this guy. Let's start sending out yellow balloons for a little while, so we can get some good income in here. Grouped yellows, again, eco reduced from 1.7 to 1.6, so it seems like they're trying to keep people from going grouped yellows super duper consistently here. They want people to send out more space balloons in between. All right, fair enough. And then, no changes to purples, camo purples, zebras, or anything, all the way up until rainbows. Grouped rainbows eco increased from 4 to 5. All right, fair enough. I can respect that. They want people to do rainbow rushes, but oh, here's the crazy part. Spaced, grouped rainbows, and space ceramics unlock on round 13 now, from round 14. Woo! So some big rushes are definitely going to be available here, folks. Get used to it. Get used to not just purple rushes, but zebra rushes, and rainbow rushes, and grouped regen zebra rainbow rushes. It's going to get wild really, really fast. Rushing is living in this game right now, folks. It is alive. Get ready for it. All right, we're already ready for purple rushes if people want to. If the guy wants to rush me with purples, he can. He's using a nuclear sub-boomer combo, which did get, again, kind of just generally nerfed here. All right, let's see. Zebras are already available on round 12. He is not rushing me yet. And I am going to try to bait out a rush, and then I think I'm going to try to just see if I can rush this guy. Let's see how bad his defense is. Let's just send out some zebras. I don't even want to kill him. I just want to see if he can take these things down. Looks like $2,000 zebra rush. Oh, yeah, he takes it down, no problem. All right, good for him. Regular zebras still not automatically a win. But then don't forget, rainbows are allowed on round 13 here. Okay income. Not really meant to be used like this at all, but you can use them if you wish. Let's get rid of this and get rid of this. And I'm still kind of waiting for him to rush me here. I have not seen a rush yet at all. I'm going to go for a quick second Heart of the Thunder, and basically to kind of bait out a Hydro Rocket Pods. I wanted to rush me so I can use a Hydro Rocket Pods to defend the rush and get ready for later on in the game. But right now, I'm just going to go full income for a little bit. I only got 800, and these rounds are going by so quick. Here we go. We do see a rush. We're going to see if our Monkey Ace Hydro Rocket Pods combo can defend. Let's use a Quincy ability here, save our battle energy. And we do. We bait out a rush, and we defend pretty reasonably easily. All right, not bad. But my income still is garbage. So let's increase that a little bit. All right, some pretty, in my opinion, very interesting changes going on from round 18. All right, fortified Moabs are allowed on round 18. Fortified ceramics are allowed on round 18. And you can send out Moabs on round 17? Holy crap, dude. What? This is wild. So you can go for a Moab right now. You can go for another Moab if you want. And then you can go for a reinforced Moab on round 18 and already cause some major issues for this guy. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. So far, he's defending. But let's see if he can long term. As far as my defense is concerned, I think I'm pretty good. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And don't forget, you already can start rushing with other balloons here on round 19 and 20. So they made huge changes to this game already, guys. I mean, my income is pretty much garbage. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's the game, but I feel like it's mostly the game. All right, let's bloom boost this Moab. Let's see if we can just sneak it right through. See if we can just sneak right through. Oh, and he does defend it. The Druids are just too powerful. Good for him. But you know what? Let's try a reinforced Moab or BFB on round 20. You know, you never know if this is going to be taking somebody down here. Seems like his defense is not really set up for BFBs yet, even though he's trying to pop down a bunch of Druids and stuff. Though I will say that my defense is not very good right now. So I don't know if this is going to be good long term. Let's go for it, though. BFB rush. 4.4K. Yeah, don't forget, these are actually a little bit cheaper, guys. So he's got a Moab coming out against me, but... Oh, no, that's just naturals. I lied. Just naturals. All right, the reinforced BFB. It's going to be tricky for this guy. Let's go for a bunch of just balloons underneath. Maybe we'll absorb some of the damage here. And what I can do is I can spam a few more of these monkey aces. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to blue boost this as well. He's going to go for a boomerang. That's not going to be an automatic defense, though. He's trying to boost it. Will he take them down? Blue just about to sneak through, and Branny fan does get defeated by a reinforced BFB. Overall, very welcome changes for me, guys. Balloon income kind of got nerfed overall. Rounds seem to be going a little bit faster for whatever reason, and that means income's going to be harder to get, and more rushes are going to be hard to defend. This is not late-game Fiesta every single game. This is real Bloons TD Battles too. Now, let's talk about the XP. We still got quite a bit of hero XP. We got almost 1,000 Druid, almost 1,200 Dartling gun, and about 1,400 Monkey Ace. All right. I don't know the exact changes here. To me, it looks like something like 50% bonus XP. Something like that. Maybe 75% bonus XP or something like that on what we were already getting. You feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It could even be double XP from what we've seen before. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think NinjaKiwi gave us the official numbers yet. But, man, to be honest, I wish it was more. I do. I wish it was more. I think double is obviously good. Could go worse than that. But, you know, it's still going to take a long grind to unlock these towers, especially the 5th tiers. And maybe that's what we want. Maybe people want, you know, to spend a decent amount of time actually feeling like they're earning something. But to me, this is a competitive game. And you still should have a lot of things unlocked right from the get-go. At least 2nd and 3rd tiers. And to me, that's troublesome. You know, I still think that people are going to play this game. It's still a really, really fun game. Everything is there for people to play and have fun with, but it's not just who's better. It feels like who has more upgrades in a lot of situations, or who has the better towers with those upgrades, maybe even the harder to earn upgrades. So that's hard in a competitive game to feel like it's about who's played more rather than who's better. But at the same time, they are making it better for us. They're making it easier to earn experience, and they're making changes, and they're incremental changes, don't get me wrong, but they're still changes in the right direction, and we can appreciate that, guys. So, overall, I'm still not hating. I'm still up for it. I still love this game. I'm going to play it for sure, and I think you guys are going to love it too if you give it a real chance. All right, that being said, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.